It's the Truth Serum on Twitter. It's the Truth Serum on Twitter, aka Blackout. Living here in the land of the free, home of the brave and slaves. Psychologically in prison, so I still have my chains. Now, as you can see, what's that one dude named? Dude that shot that boy over the weekend. Two racist dudes shot that one little boy over the weekend. Let me get back to it. I'm back on him right now. That's me. Now, if you notice, they went and they locked up the two dudes, the father and the son. Locked the father and the son up. Took them to jail. What's his name? Ahmaud Arbery. So they locked up the police, the ex-police, the old man, and they locked up his son. But what they didn't do is lock up the dude that was recording the video. He was involved with it too. See, he tried to block off the dude running. He tried to block Ahmaud Arbery off from running at first. He videotaped himself trying to cut him off. Ahmaud Arbery ran around the car. So the other two was already up the street waiting on him to get to them. They set him up. They set him up. They probably been watching him. They probably been watching him run every day because his mama said he run every single day. And they waited and they cooked up a plan to murder him. But see, what I don't understand, here's another thing I don't understand. Here's another thing I don't understand about that whole case. Why ain't all of them getting charged with capital murder? All of them should be charged with racial murder. Racial murder. What does a racial murder do instead of felony murder? Felony murder here in Indianapolis. A felony murder here in Indianapolis carry about 45 years. But a racially motivated murder carry a life sentence. You see why they didn't charge them with that racially motivated murder? Because they know that they carry a life sentence. And that other dude that videotaped that thought that he would give it to his attorney and release and get those dudes released, he just buried all three of them with his dumb ass. How dumb can you be? You just buried all three of them with a videotape. So it's going to be hard for any attorney to argue against that videotape that he released. He taped himself and then released it to the public. And that's how racial people think. He think that they was doing some justice. Everybody else think that them fools is some racial people out to kill somebody black. But I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Because if those dudes don't, if that what was that special prosecutor or whatever in Alabama, if or Georgia, GBA, Georgia Bureau of Investigations, if they don't charge that other dude that videotape them dudes killing him because he was in on it, he cut the dude off. So whatever they get charged with, he get the same charge. Look at it like this. If I was robbing a bank, if we was robbing a bank and you was the driver of the car and I went in there and robbed a bank and I killed somebody, we both getting charged with murder. They not just gonna charge me with murder. They gonna charge you with murder too. You're an accomplice. All three of those dudes need to get charged with murder and a racially motivated murder. So all three of those dudes should get a life sentence. But I know that ain't gonna happen. I know that ain't gonna happen. The DA, since she blocked the charges being filed, she need to get charged. The prosecutor, I think he called the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, so they need to leave him alone. If he called those people, they don't need to lock him up, but they need to lock up that DA. They need to lock up that ex-police, the old man. They need to lock his son up, which they did. They need to lock the dude up that videotaped it because he was involved in it too. He cut the dude off at first. He cut him off with his car. Then dude ran around his car and he sent him on up the streets where the other two dudes was waiting with the pistols. And if you ask me, this they set him up. They set him up for murder. If you ask me, they been watching that dude. This ain't nothing new. They been watching him. That one police probably cooked up a scheme and said he looked like a burglary suspect. How the hell you know what the burglary suspect looked like if can't nobody catch him? Did somebody tell you what the burglary suspect looked like? Was it who house got broken into? Like they said it was a whole string of robberies and burglaries. Who house got broken into? And how did they know it was a black person that broke into the house? Did he see the burglar? Who seen the burglar? That's what I want to know. Those people should be charged with racially motivated murder. And that right there give you a life sentence. All three of those dudes should get life. All three of them. This is how you kill a black man and get away with it. You get 45 years. But if I went out and killed a white man and it was racially motivated, they'd give me life. And you can see I'm living here in Indianapolis in the belly of the beast, where we got the Grand Wizard of Martinsville. I mean, the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan reside right here in Indiana. There's one in California too, but one is right here in Indiana. Now we just had the police kill two people. Two people in one day. The police shot a dude on live Facebook. They gonna try to lie. They shot him 10 times in the back and tased him in the back and shot him in his face. They shot him in the face too. That's why one police came up and said, "Oh, you don't need a closed casket, homie," because they shot that boy in the face. And you got some more racial stuff. The other murder here, and this was yesterday, or no, the day before yesterday. One police was drunk and ran over a pregnant lady, killed her and the baby. Killed her and the baby. Police was drunk. Then the other murder was the police said some dude broke. This how stupid they think we are. This how stupid the fucking police think that we are. They think people don't have a brain. This why people don't like and don't trust the police. This why people don't like the police, and this why people don't trust the police. I don't care what the police do, they will never be trusted. And the police better straighten up too because they outnumber 10 to 1. They outnumber 10 to 1. I don't know why they doing this stuff. They supposed to be protected and serving the community. And they don't. They don't protect the community. They don't have no ideas to help the community, only to go inside the community and police the community, lock people up. The third murder that happened here in Indianapolis, the police said that dude broke in the house and called the police on himself so the police can come over there and he was going to ambush the police. What, you know how stupid you got to be to believe that this dude broke in somebody's house, called the police on one shot, they gunned his ass down. No, this is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with in this racist city, in this racist town. Everywhere you go, you see people got Ku Klux Klan flags here. Can't go if you live in Indianapolis, Indiana. You can't live in those surrounding counties. You cannot go to those little bitty counties. It's a sundown town. If you haven't heard that word before, now you heard it. Sundown town. That means when the sun go down, you better have your ass out of town. You better not be in that town, or you gonna get the business. They got timberland tree for your ass. Do you understand? These police here in Indianapolis, they bad news. And now the world get to see the police here. And they know, everybody know. Everybody know now what the police here is about. They're about killing people, about that M game. Police hear about that M game. And that's 3 people in one day that they murdered. 2 dudes that they actually knew each other too. They killed both of them dudes. They grew up together, friends or whatever. The one dude they killed on Facebook Live, he was in the Army or the Air Force or whatever. So they probably didn't know that. But anyway, I'm just saying, this how you kill a black man and get away with murder. Now, if you look at what they're doing in the hospitals, this is what I think they're doing in the hospitals to those people they saying died from that COVID crap, which is fake, because ain't no damn COVID gonna kill nobody. It's a common cold. Anyway, we already proved that on my other video. Anyway, I think they putting everybody on those damn ventilators, getting them all sick with pneumonia. But I think that it's organ theft. I think that I think me personally, the hospitals are getting people inside those hospitals and killing them on purpose and stealing and harvesting their organs. And that's why they don't want your family members inside the hospital with you, trying to blame it on some virus, which don't nobody know nobody. Me personally, I don't know nobody that's sick with no damn virus or no cold. And I don't know nobody that know nobody that's sick with the virus or a cold that's gonna die from this stuff. Do you? Probably don't know nobody either. But this is what I think. This is my thoughts that this is organ theft. That's why I tell people don't take you and your kid, don't go in that fucking hospital because those doctors and nurses, they ain't no joke. And if you think I'm joking, look at my last video I just made when that nurse, um, or go on TMZ. You can either do either one. You can go on TMZ and find that video I post with that nurse on there, or you can watch my video, which I do a lot of talking through it. You gotta come on, telling the truth. I pause it a lot to talk. So I think that they are getting black people inside of those hospitals and stealing their organs. And I already made a whole bunch of videos about organ theft, and black people have organs inside of them that produce melanin. That's very important, melanin. Very important. It helps with a lot of things in your body, and it also helps you sleep, skin, nails, hair, everything. Pineal glands, calmness. So that's what I got for today. That they killing people inside the hospitals, because I thought about what that nurse said. They killing people in the hospital. They testing them. They doing blood work on them. And if you a match, they steal your organs. And they don't let your family come in there either. People don't really think about, why wouldn't they let my family come in this hospital if I'm dying? So your family be dead in the hospital and you don't even know it. You can't even go say goodbye, nothing. They just kill them right there in the hospital. And this is all organ theft too. This is what I think. I think they got organ theft. They've been stealing black people and killing us for years and years. And now they need to lock that third person up, the dude that actually took the video that tried to block dude off. Fucking police need to lock him up because they know he was an accomplice, accessory to that murder. And that's why he was out there videotaping. Because you just don't follow nobody down the street running and start video. When the last time you seen somebody run, jogging, and you followed them down the street videotaping? He was in on it. And they need to lock his ass up. They ain't doing their job. It's clear to see that they want at least one of them to get away with the murder. The dumbest one, the one that took the video when they knew they was about to kill somebody and then turn the damn video in thinking he doing a good thing. And then these fools got a GoFundMe page to go give them racist people money. They want money from me. They got GoFundMe page, and I know that there's a couple racist dudes out there who gonna actually give them money. Just go you show where their head is at too. That just goes to show you where their brain is at. All this racism and Nazis is coming. Remember I put on my old video, the Germans are coming, the Germans are coming. That was over a year ago. The Germans been here through Operation Paperclip. Anyway, let me stay on topic because my mind just goes and goes, but it's all connected, and they gonna come in and try to get us. Just know, don't go to that damn hospital. Don't send your family members to the hospital because I think, it's my personal opinion, that they blaming that covert crap, whacking those people so you can't really see the body or view the body. And I think they stealing those damn organs. They stealing organs. This is organs theft from the Earth Pirates. This is straight up organ theft from the Earth Pirates. It's the Truth Serum on Twitter, aka Blackout, living here in the land of the free, home of the brave and slaves. psychologically in prison, so I still have my chains.